Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're in the world. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Jasmy update. We want to take a quick look here on Jasmy. As you can see that we are sitting at a key area of value on the prices. So we want to figure out what exactly will be happening right in this moment, right? But I want to start here by, identifying the key areas of value that we have on the prices. You can see right here back on the 29th or the 30th of December 2022, we're the lowest point that we have on the Jasmy prices. And then also here, on the 10th of June, just recently, we had another low that was set, right? So we are still maintaining a higher low right here. We don't want to see the price at breaking this low right here because it will just make the price look a little bit right here. So have those key areas of value in mind. So the main point that we want to focus on right here is this specific resistance right here. Are we going to get rejected here and continue to the downside back to this low point that we have, or we're going to break this resistance and continue higher? So for that, we have to go to a very low time frame. Here I'm going to be using the 1 hourly time frame. But before we get there, I just wanted to show you some of the things that have been happening right here with the relative strength index. So you can actually see that here with the RSI, we've had massive rejections right around the 60 mark here, and you can look at the price and see that we had actually, massive rejections on the price. To look at this part right here, the RSI was around 64. This time around we're around 64 as well, 60, and you can see corresponding rejections on the price according to that, right? Let me quickly pull the chart a little bit low so you can see this rejection right here. We have the rejection as well on the price. So this area has been an area of difficulty, or an area which causes a little bit of a headache here on the Jasmy price set. And this is an area that the Jasmy price set has been trying to work out right here. I'm talking about the RSI, by the way. The RSI has been trying to work out this area here. And yeah, I want to believe that if we see the RSI going higher here, breaking and closing above the 60 mark here, or even the 62 mark, I think we'll be able to, break above this resistance here and continue higher. So just keep that in mind, that the RSI has been rejected multiple times here around the 60 mark. We actually have a rejection here, but this rejection is looking a little bit different from the previous ones that we have had, because these ones were actually much more sharper, right? So let's see what happens here with the RSI. But as I was saying, if we see a break and close way above 60 here, I can expect this resistance to be broken to the upside. So let me quickly go down to a lower time frame and actually open a fresh page which doesn't have any drawings. As you can see here, this is our 1 hourly time frame, and this is the resistance that we have been drawing there, right? So with the 1 hourly time frame, we can actually see something like a Wyckoff distribution pattern right here that's happening. So I'm going to go ahead and do this right here. I'm going to show you the Wyckoff accumulation pattern, but keep in mind that the Wyckoff accumulation pattern is basically the inverse of the Wyckoff distribution pattern, right? So a Wyckoff accumulation pattern happens at bottoms, Wyckoff distribution happens at tops, right? So this is looking like a local top, obviously on a 1 hourly time frame. So we want to invert the price set here so that it matches the Wyckoff accumulation that we have here on the schematic. And you can see that yes, we are almost matching every stage that we have right here. As you can see, we have got stage phases A, phase B, phase C, phase D, and phase E, obviously. So as you can see here, let me actually extend it a little bit more so that it becomes much more clear. So you have all the stages here from a Wyckoff accumulation standpoint, but there are also some things that are happening here with the Jasmy price set that don't usually happen if you have a Wyckoff accumulation. So usually you don't get a rejection that is this much when you have already broken out of the trade, when you are supposed to, zigzag your way out, working that sign of strength. So here on the Jasmy price set, we would have had something like this happening here. Let me grab my brush one more time. Here's something like that happening here, and the price, breaking completely out of that range. But we have a different thing that is happening here. So this Wyckoff accumulation or Wyckoff distribution, as if we invert the price set, can actually be invalidating itself at the moment. But for that to happen, let me quickly go back to the normal price set. So I'm turning this back right here. I was illustrating my point. Let me quickly delete this. I hope you got that. So normally we would have been working our way down like this here. This is our normal chart, by the way, not the inverted price set. So if we see the price set not continuing to the downside as I have drawn right here with this my brush, we would expect that this Wyckoff distribution is invalidated right around, let me say, these areas here. Let me draw it one more time here. Like if we see the price at going something like 45.0045 dollars per Jasmy, if we see the price at going higher than this, I think this work of distribution may be invalidated. So we'll continue higher, going back to our daily time frame. This is what I'm talking about here. I'm saying that if we see the price that continue higher like this and breaking above 45, closing above 45, we could be clear of this resistance here and we could continue going higher, right? But in the case that we fail to break above these levels right here, we could see the pattern continue to play out. We could see price action continue to do something like this here, and would break down to levels of something like 0.0038, which is like the immediate thing that I'm seeing, like in the immediate short term. But now we would have to see how it plays out. I would have to come up with an update, I think, later today to see what happens here. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me. It looks like we had a wake of a distribution pattern that is happening right on top of the resistance there. I will see if it's going to play out or it's going to be invalidated with the price continuing to go high. Let me illustrate that one more time. With the price set going higher like this, if we continue going higher like this, breaking above 46 right here, 0.004, we can even have another push to the upside. So that was pretty much it from me today. I hope you liked the video. If you like the content, don't forget to share the video with your friends and family. And then also, if you could, just subscribe to the channel, and see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.